What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Doing a little Mandalorian sketch. Just finished watching the season 3. Enjoyed it very much. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Jorge, welcome. Thank you. Lillian, how's it going? Hey, thank you very much. This one is just a little smaller. It's going to be a Mandalorian helmet. doing a Mando sketch, the Mandalorian, and then gonna try to make a lot of reflections. Make it look really cool. Like a bunch of grays and blues and stuff like that. Actually just finished watching the series today, so I wanted to do a little drawing. Done Mando once, but not the way I'm gonna try to do this one. So figured I'd do it on sketch card size. Finished some, did some Marvel sketches last couple streams. Some of these right here. Thank you. And this is something else that I did for a custom commission. So, little drink coaster. All right. Let's see what we can do. Favorite Marvel character? That's a good question. I don't. I think somebody asked me this the other day. I'm not really sure because I'm not. It's not that I'm not a Marvel fan. I just don't really watch it enough or pay attention enough to that world to really know. But I guess probably Iron Man because I like mechanized. I like that type of like character. I like Halo and like the Spartans and stuff like that. So I think twins. So I think Iron Man's pretty cool. Spidey. Yeah, Spider-Man would be one of my earlier ones. Actually, in fact, I actually have this too. I did that card. Yeah, Flash is pretty cool too. Oh, but yeah, I did this card. Half and half. So that was a 4-card set that I was working on. Still debating on what I'm gonna do. So I applied to Topps for the licensing program to be out of these. So I got, let's see, I have this one right here too. It was out of camera, out of focus for a second. Out of these 4, I think I enjoyed doing Captain America because I was able to try to, do the face with the realism, kind of. So I think that one was my favorite one to draw out of the bunch. But, so yeah, I drew these cards because about 6 weeks ago I applied to Topps for their licensing program for a sketch card artist for Star Wars. And I hadn't heard back anything from them. I was talking about it today, and I actually found an email reply that they sent me on Friday. Because I had sent like 4 Star Wars cards, and they actually, I guess you could say, denied my application or just decided not to go forward with my application. So, but I didn't hear back from them at all until the other day, which I didn't even realize that they messaged me. But my thought process then was, I'll draw some more Star Wars ones and I'll actually resubmit. Maybe they somehow my application got nerfed or something, but I was gonna resubmit for Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, but I actually found their email tonight saying that they decided not to move forward with it. So now I'm debating on trying again soon, like right away, or if I'm just gonna kind of let it go for right now. Not really discouraged, just trying to figure out my next move, moving forward. But to answer your question, I got into drawing at a young age. Um, my mom was pretty artistic, so kind of picked it up from her. And so I just started at a really young age. But if I'm telling my story, it wouldn't be complete without me mentioning that, I stopped drawing in about 2006, a couple years before I graduated high school, and I ended up just basically letting drawing go, and I didn't draw for about 13 years or so. And I just recently got back into it a couple years ago. My daughter, who was like 3 or 4, well, no, it's gonna be longer than that now. We got into drawing together, and she just turned 9, so yeah, she was about 4 or 5. So it's just a few more years, I guess, than what I thought. But we got into it together, and I haven't stopped since. And but I mean, I like to draw, obviously. I do painting, so I paint, and then I like to go to the gym and stuff like that. We haven't done one in a very long time. She's 9 now, but we actually did do when she was about, I think 6, 5 or 6. I let her, and it's on my YouTube channel actually. I let her draw on a Pokemon card, like paint, because I used to paint on the energy cards. I still do. I do these more now. She actually drew on a card and did her little time-lapse video, and it was really cute. She did a really good job with it. She wanted to do it, so it was pretty cool. That's good. I mean, just if I have any advice for anybody, just stay consistent with it, try new things, and don't give up. And give yourself some grace, because I've not drawn for a very long time, and I've kind of frustrated myself with trying to get myself back up to a certain point or push past a certain point, and I gotta keep telling myself that you're only so many years back into it, and you've made a lot of progress already. So just take it as it comes, and just trust the process, and just stay consistent. Oh, that's cool. What kind of horse? I don't really know anything about horses, but a blue Paso Fino horse. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know really much about that, but it sounds pretty cool. Draw dragons and fictional creatures from me in my friend's book. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine who's local. He's actually trying to like get some kind of children's book going, a story or something, and he actually wants to That is interesting and kind of weird. I did not know that. But yeah, I'm gonna possibly be doing a collab with a friend of mine over here back in my hometown. He wants to do some kind of children's book, and he might get me to work on some illustrations and stuff for the book. So I think that would be pretty cool. A little different from what I normally do, but that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's farm life and ranching is it can be difficult at times, and it's humbling, but I think it's better than all this other crap. At least it's honest work. My wife grew up with horses and has always ridden horses. She's from Utah, so that's big in her childhood and where she grew up. So she knows a good bit about horses too, and we've gone ride out there. I think it's really cool. Like I say, it could be a hard life, but it's one that's different, and it can be rewarding in other ways than just money. Favorite fantasy creature? Oh wow, that's a good question. I don't really. I mean, I draw all these different characters and stuff, but I don't really, I guess, have much of a favorite. Trees from Lord of the Rings or a griffin. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. See, it's like stuff like that. It's just good hard work. Honest living, honest live off the land. I don't know, it's just different. It's got a different simplicity to it. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's not easy. It can be hard work, but it's easy, but it's rewarding. I mean, it's not easy, but it's rewarding. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. That's for sure. Yeah, that's probably why when you ride a horse, you can't be afraid because they can sense that fear in you. So you have to just be confident. and not afraid of riding and afraid of the horse. But yeah, that's some really impressive horse/animal knowledge. It's cool. Horses are definitely some beautiful creatures. Yeah. Yeah, that's what my wife told me. She's like, just don't be nervous. It's like, don't be nervous because the horse can feel what you feel. So stay calm, confident, and just go with it. There's nothing like riding horseback through the countryside. That's an experience in itself. Yeah. Yeah, because they can change their tone really quick. Like you said, you can get easily hurt, and then the horse itself can get hurt. So it's like a trust thing that you gotta kind of learn to trust. My favorite color is actually blue. Yeah, that's nice to have the ability to do that. Just go out and ride. But yeah, my favorite color is blue. I like blue. And it's not just because I'm using blue on this part, but it's my favorite. Green, yeah, green. I like certain shades of green. I've always just loved blue as my color. I do like an emerald green. That nice dark, like deep matte olive green. Okay, no worries. Well, I appreciate you coming and hang out for a bit, checking out some of the live artwork and then also some of my previous pieces. If you want, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit your bell notification. So if you want to come hang out again, I'll be live again probably tomorrow. Um, it's getting later for me. I just wanted to come on for a little while and do a little bit of sketching. Um, I'll probably be going to sleep within the next 30 minutes or so as well, but figured I took these screenshots. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I didn't even. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, this morning was a kind of a. I wasn't on very long this morning, but they didn't have much people on this morning. A couple popping in and out, which is usually how it goes on here. I'll have a few people kind of pop in and out and come in and say what's up, or just come in and just watch and then leave, which is all good because sometimes I do that. Yeah, this Mando's got a lot of blue, kind of. From part of the video clip that it's from. It's got lots of blue reflections. I actually screenshotted this from the show. So, trying to. Yeah, that'd be cool. I try to do a mix. I am from South Louisiana, so down the bayou. America. That's funny, I like that. I'm from America. Oh, okay. You're just right next door. Texas Hold'em. Where at in Texas are you from? Fort Worth. Yeah, it's hot here too in Louisiana. I got some family that's living out in Texas now. I don't exactly know where they're at. really trying to get a good blend on this thing because of all the shiny reflections and the helmet and everything. The side's coming out pretty good. This is the way. Yeah, more than likely I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be streaming, like what I'll be drawing yet, but I should be streaming tomorrow. This is the way. There we go. I knew it was coming. I usually play this song. I've played this one a lot streaming, so I know what's coming up when I hear certain parts of it. Hey, how's it going? I sure did finish the Spidey. And quite a few others. Favorite band? That's a tough one. I have probably too many to count. Yeah, here's a Spidey. And then I did Captain America, the Wolverine, and then Iron Man. Yeah, I don't know. I like rock. Different genres of old rock, newer rock. Cause I like stuff like Breaking Benjamin stuff. And then just some other kind of similar rock to that. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you were telling me that the other day. Yeah, those are some. I used to listen to those a lot growing up. Yep, stuff like that. It's been a while. Thank you. Yeah, those were ones I was gonna use for top submission, but I've been waiting to hear back from them because I submitted about 7 weeks ago, and the hear back time was anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. And actually, they mentioned that they reviewed my application and they decided not to move forward with my specific application. So, but I mean, I'm really not letting it get to me or like bother me, I guess, because I was really just trying out, see what would happen with it. Because I've been kind of doing things my own way anyway, so there's a couple benefits. All right, Lillian. Thank you for coming to hang out. And yeah, if you subscribe, just hit the bell notification, and you should get that notification whenever I jump on. So, but yeah, we'll be hanging out tomorrow, doing some more stuff. Not really sure what we're gonna do yet, but we'll be here figuring it out. So sounds good. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, so I didn't get approved. It's okay. I've been kind of doing this my own way anyway since I started this whole sketch card journey over the last few months. It does suck. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it doesn't, but I mean, I've had plenty of people on my Whatnot streams tell me that a lot of the stuff that I had been pushing out and I still push out is a lot better than a lot of the sketches that they've seen come out of some of those sets. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not, and I don't want to. That's other people's opinions. I mean, I've seen some sketches where I was like, kind of like scratching my head, like I would probably put something out like that. But then again, everybody's on a different level. All got different strengths, and I don't know. Maybe my style was really similar to a lot of what they have. So maybe they just decided against it because they wanted to see something different. And I kind of didn't provide them something different. So maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe not. But it's all good. We're going to figure out my best way to do this. And I may reapply for the other categories. I may even resubmit and be like, well, I didn't see that application notification, so I just sent another one. I guess we'll see. But definitely not gonna let it like get me down or upset or whatever, because I mean this type of stuff happens. And maybe, you know, some of the people I know that are doing it right now, maybe they didn't get it on their first attempt. So there's also like that to consider. But thing is, I have the artistic ability to create and get better and better. So they might not have improved me, but I still have that to figure some things out. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. But this would be my way of taking that little bit of frustration and whatever feelings I may think I have, and just go all in on myself and increase, like get better at my craft, and make them wish that they approved me. I mean, I'm not going to be facetious about it, but I'm actually going to use it in a positive manner to get better. I'll probably still reapply though. I mean, we're gonna try again in a different, with a different like set of cards, and we'll see. It's not the end, but I know I could probably do better on my own. We'll see. Do it in 3. Like my father. see.